Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we're hanging out with Chef Gravy, who we did our collaboration video with. And we're all just kind of hanging out for a minute. We're going to be announcing the winner of the 6-month Discord giveaway here in just a few. But yeah, we're just going to ask Chef Gravy a question or two before we jump right in. First of all, I just wanted to ask you, like, what are you like? What's the main theme behind your channel?
Yeah, man. When I was making the channel, I just kind of want to be different than like other content creators in this genre. I just want to make videos for people to be able to make really easy, delicious, kind of cheap meals at home. You know what I mean? I'd like to kind of like a challenge on my end to be able to have a meal make enough food for like 6 people, but only cost $20. So I try to stick to like the meals that are just like kind of really good, or people like kind of recommend like things. They'll tell me like their favorite meal or whatever, and I just try to put that together. But my challenge is do it under $20. So make it in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because a lot of times everyone's kind of busy and want to be quick and have an awesome meal for cheap.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's crazy too. That's like a crazy challenge you're aiming for, because I can't go to the store and buy like pet food and kombucha without spending like $35 nowadays. Not that
Yeah,
I'm trying to cook pet food, but I'm like,
yeah, yeah,
you can't do it. So
yeah.
that's a pretty bold, challenge you're aiming for there. But also I wanted to ask, because when we watch your videos, um, it you just make it look very easy. And when we were hanging out with you for the grilling video, I was watching you even just grill burgers, and I'm like, how can I've never made a burger look like this in my life. But you did it like I'm flipping my burger like 4 or 5 times to get it right. But
Yeah.
but they tasted absolutely insane. And the barbecue beef you made, when I put that on the burger with the char flavor of the burger, it was like I wanted someone else to taste it. It was that good. I was just like,
Yeah,
when it's so good, you need someone else to just know how good this is.
sure.
I was doing that. I was making my wife, I was like, you got to try it. She went and put some on her burger. But I'm just curious, like, what are like some of the things, if not just one thing, like what are some of the things people are making mistakes of when they try to cook, that maybe we overcomplicate it because we are doing a lot more steps than it seems like you are doing. But what are one of the like pitfalls people make when they're trying to cook at home, would you say?
Sure. So to address the first part, most of the content consumed by food creators is at night, right? When they go lay in bed, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. Most of the people you'll see, they'll always say in the comments, "Oh, I'm watching this at 3 in the morning. I'm starving." So the whole goal with that is with my channel is I want you to be able to watch the video, even if you had to watch it on mute. You know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Simplicity
Sure.
can be the best tasting thing ever, and I think that's what most people make a mistake on is they overcomplicate it, or they think it's too tough. Um, yeah, the one reason you flip burgers, once, and I try to make that as a staple, is because you're going to overwork that meat. The more you're moving it around, the more you're, making that meat more tough and more dense. So with burgers, you just get them on there, get on a nice hot grill, and trust the process. Just flip them once. You're not going to mess it up. Worst case scenario, you're going to cook it a little longer.
Okay.
Two, I think that's the main thing is you just got to dive in there and try it, and then don't be afraid to add to anyone's recipe. Add whatever you want to mine. Mine is not meant for you to, be like, oh, I've got to stick to this, the whole way. Add whatever you like. Add some cheese. Try different cheeses. And experiment with it, because that's where flavor comes. I want people to look at my meal and go like you did, where I was like, oh man, I want to put this barbecue right on this burger. That's fantastic. And the funny part is, I mentioned to you guys, normally when I'm doing like content creation with videos, I get a really like a lot of shots of like the food, as it's done before it's consumed. We were just having such a good time with the barbecue, and the time got away from us. And I realized on our video, we just got some shots, and there was no finished plates. But yeah, man, that's the whole goal with my channel is, if you had to, and you had to watch it on mute, you still know what I'm doing, and it's still going to be a simple thing. It don't have to be a 30-minute video. Most people their attention span's gone after that anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And that's the kind of stuff that we noticed about your channel, is you get those little like you get those little bones that you throw to people that who aren't like professional cooks, who don't have that background and stuff, we would never know. Like I've I mean, like I've never heard of like don't overwork the meat, you know, but
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You ever bitten into a burger and you're like, yeah, that's kind of tough. Well, it's ground. How did you get it tough? Well, it's because you patted it too long if you were making it, or if if they're already pre-made, you could still do the same. Just
never would
flip
have
the thing
thought.
once.
So yeah, those types of things are fun about your channel, in my opinion, where you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm never going to forget this about grilling, or I'm never going to forget this about whatever it is you're covering. But anyways, we appreciate you doing the collaboration with us. It was a lot of fun. It was fun, going and throwing axes, and that place, that axe place we went to was a blast. And looking forward to definitely doing it again in the future. And
Yeah, man.
expanding, like it's our first time collaborating with any channel. We just thought it'd be fun, and something completely outside of what we do, but obviously like being able to cook up some burgers and stuff while you're watching sports is always fun too, especially if you get them tasting that good. But anyways, should we get to this drawing?
Yeah, so obviously it was a lot of fun hanging out with Chef Gravy. It was really fun doing this kind of out of the ordinary collab with him and his food channel, but it was a lot of fun and we really enjoyed it. Thank you for having us on your channel. And his wife also made me this dope Backdoor Fantasy Sports Cup. Hopefully that's something we can bring you guys in the future. Thought that was really nice of her to make me that. But yeah, you guys can learn a lot over there on Chef Gravy's channel. If you're, for me, I'm like a ramen noodle scrambled eggs kind of guy at most, so it's really fun to learn how to cook some awesome, delicious, cheap, easy meals on his channel. So definitely go check him out. Obviously this video is on his channel, so you don't have to go too far. But yeah, let's get into this giveaway here. We're going to be picking a winner for the 6-month Discord giveaway right now. So good luck to you all, and let's see who we got as a winner here.
Who we got here?
Yee7740.
Yee! Congratulations,
Yee.
bro.
Congrats.
Yee's like
That's
been
awesome.
supporting the channel for a long time, so I'm actually really stoked for
Heck
you, bro.
yeah.
You got 6 months in the Discord.
6 months.
That's awesome. Congrats, man. Congrats.
That couldn't I wasn't gonna be biased, but I gotta say I'm pretty stoked that it was Yee. Cool. So Yee, I don't even know, like I get confused sometimes because people have different usernames on YouTube than they do on Discord. I don't think he's in our Discord yet. If you are, just hit me up directly through Discord and I'll get you set up with the 6 months free. And if not, just email us at bdfantasysports@gmail. So, BD for backdoor, and then just fantasysports@gmail. So bdfantasysports@gmail. Hit us up and we'll get you all set up, and we'll get the free 6 months going. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun, guys.
If you guys don't mind, hit us with a like on the way out on this video. Make sure you're subscribed to We Got Gravy. He'll have more content. He puts out content all the time, so make sure you're subscribed. And yeah, we'll look forward to doing this again in the future.
All right.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.